Okay, guys, if you haven't noticed, I have about two now, I guess. Um, Two of these videos that are halfway started and cut off. And by the time I reached my destination, after trying to reconnect several times, I was not able to get a connection. So, by the time I reached where I needed to be to pick up my son, I was not able, like I said, to get a connection. And now I'm pulling out of my parents' house. And of course, I do have Wi-Fi here, but don't have long to just sit here in their driveway, obviously, and finish the rant that I was going to make as I was going down the road. So now I'm gonna try to, at the very least, get a closure to the two prior videos that I posted before this about my aggravation, my life, what was going on in the moment of my aggravation, out and keep from hitting one of the 5 dogs that we have here outside at my parents' farmhouse. I've not got to really talk a lot about my childhood and where I grew up and how I grew up, but I grew up on a farm, and I am the very least. Don't look at, yeah, baby, we're going. Don't you want to go see Daddy and Sissy and play with? Go play. There's your box. I'm trying to use the internet that comes on my phone, and it continuously keeps saying reconnecting. Hey guys, I'm finally back live again. Let me get a little bit of light on for you. So okay, yes, there we are. My screen was black. Not for you, but it was for me. So basically, this entire rant that is now turned into a 3-part video because Sprint sucks and I was not able to use my internet on my phone. I had to leave my mom and dad, so I had to lose the Wi-Fi that I had there. When I first got there, I couldn't finish the video because obviously I needed to go in and have a conversation with them and get my son. But now I'm back to finish my rant. So basically, if you didn't catch from the first 2 parts of this, maybe you're just tuning in on this one. My son went out to my parents' house and he went to stay the night, and they did not come and get him until 7 something yesterday. My mom started calling me around 12:30 today, ready, I suppose, wanting me to come and get him. Now, I do not care to come out and get my son if you want me to, but when I have made plans for you to bring him back home and for him to come out and stay the day, then I make plans to do things that I need to do around my house, to make appointments, to clean the house, because that's obviously something that I can't do with my kids home normally. It's almost, I mean, it's like a broken record. It's just going to continue to get messy when I try to clean with them there. They're 2 and getting ready to be 1 year old, so it's just extremely hard, you know, to post, edit, make my videos, to clean the house, to work on my paparazzi business, because if you don't know, I am also a premiere director with Paparazzi. I sell, and I have a team of 17 girls whom are awesome. I always give shout outs to them in my video, but so that also means that I am a team leader. If life didn't get any worse, I just lost the pop socket off the back of my phone that I hold when I don't use my tripod, or when I don't use my selfie stick or another form of a tripod. Normally I have one that sticks up to the window mirror that I can put my phone in, but I'm in a different vehicle. I'm in our truck, and the other one is in my car. So I was using my pop socket to hold the phone to do this video, and it just fell off, and the phone fell in my lap. So to continue on to this wonderful day in the rant that I'm having right now, I lost my pop socket, aka my device to hold my phone a little bit less hands-free, to be able to hold it steady, and now that's in my hand and my phone's in my other hand, which is also driving the vehicle. So where I was and what I was saying is simply this. I, with Paparazzi, am not just an independent consultant. I don't just host home parties. I don't just do Facebook Lives. I also am in charge of and am responsible for, give me about 2 seconds, I'm going to see if I can't squeeze this stupid pop socket while driving with one hand. And I live in Kentucky, and I think I just ran over or ran by an already ran over skunk, so that's just continuing on to this wonderful smell and everything else that I've got going on. Okay, so I can't get the pop socket back on. Lost it again. Okay, so for those people that think that I may be lying or that my life is not as crazy as I go on, proof is in the pudding. Proof is in the mother effing pudding. Okay, so like I was I have a lot of, basically what I was trying to say, responsibility, okay? I have a lot of responsibility. I have a lot of things that I am in charge of taking care of in my life. The first priority is my 2 children that require a lot of work. They both are still in diapers. Jensen is getting ready to start with his potty training. They both still take bottles that I need to start weaning Jensen off of because he's now 2. They both are just now in their first years of walking. Jensen's just been walking for almost a year now because he started walking the week that Braylon was born. 21st of June, that's when she's going to be turning 1, and she beat him, and she is now walking and has been walking, but only and not fully a month yet. So basically, like I was saying, my children are a lot of work. They pour goldfish out. Jensen gets a hold of the salt shaker and pours the entire thing out. If I leave a baby powder open or he opens it himself, it gets poured out. You know, it is a non-stop adventure with my children. So they are my #1 priority. But then secondly, I do run a business that I have been neglecting lately because of my children, and because I've also been considering, because I have recently gotten all of the things to start a food truck. We also have not even moved into this new house for a month now, so I still have unpacking to do, organizing to do, so many things to do. Every day, it's life. You guys live it too. There's dishes to be done, floors to be swept and mopped. Mind you, my new house has all wooden floors. There's my sweet little precious baby Jensen asleep back there now. He is an extreme handful, you guys. Like, he's not like a normal 2-year-old. He is way ahead of his age. He's super smart. He's very adventurous. He is a boy, so he is a handful. But between 2 grandparents, his grandmother and his great-grandmother, I thought the 2 of them on one child, after, you know, he's not been there for about 2 weeks, would enjoy to spend at least 24 hours with him before I needed to rush and go and get him with everything that I had planned, needed, and wanted to do. And basically what I'm saying with my rant and aggravation, I was rushed, ended up missing. I needed to take 2 movies back to Redbox before, you know, they charge you another $1 and some. They've went up. It's almost $2 a movie now. But I needed to get those back to Redbox because we rented movies since he was going to be down at my parents'. We rented some movies, which I fell asleep for because I'm literally always so exhausted. I didn't even watch the movies, JJ did, but I tried to get them back before 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock so that way I wouldn't get charged for another day. Missed doing that because my mom and my grandmother were on me like white on rice to hurry up and come down there and get him. They even gave me a scare that he might have poison ivy. Why would my child, while he is down there, even be anywhere near poison ivy? I thought that, you know, he has a sandbox down there from when that was made from when we were kids. And recently they just now got sand and decluttered the area because it's been a few years since obviously any of us have played on it. And I just figured, you know, my dad or someone would have taken care of anything that would have been poisonous or a possible hazard to my 2-year-old. But she even gave me a scare thinking that I might need to take him to the doctor, that there was poison ivy near his eye. Obviously I'm tripping out. He can spread it if he itches it. He's already like mosquitoes, that they are the #1 on, he is a #1 on a mosquito's dying list. They love his blood. I don't know what it is, but the baby gets eat up by mosquitoes. And then they tell me that they think he's gotten into poison ivy next to his eye. I need to call a doctor. I need to see if they'll call him something in, or I need to come and get him and rush him and take him to the doctor and see if it's poison ivy. Blah, blah, blah. He didn't have poison ivy next to his eye, and my dad and I checked it and looked at it, and no, it was not poison ivy next to his eye. He's a little boy and he tends to move, and he had barely scratched his eye and it had made it red and obviously irritated. So there's that. Then it was rush, 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 come and get him, and you can get this toy that he can bring home, and where are you, Colin? Oh yeah, I bet you're there, you need to hurry up and come on. Like, if you come and get my son and you want to spend time with him after he's not been down there for a little while, I mean, did you not think that maybe I had plans of some things that I needed to get done and that I wanted to do if I was finally going to have a break and not have him like I do 24/7, 365? So just a little bit aggravated. I understand that, you know, he is a handful, but it's just, I mean, he obviously looks like a little chubby angel back there sleeping, but I mean, he is a handful. So this isn't a rant like, you know, oh, I think they're full of BS, and, you know, why even take him if you don't really want to keep him, kind of thing. But I guess in another way, you know, it's just hurtful and aggravating to me. You know, no consideration of what maybe I wanted to do. We recently got some old furniture that we consider doing a redo on, and like, you know, doing a DIY and resurfacing a new coffee table and things like that. So we had a bunch of furniture that we needed to unload. We had a house that we wanted. I was going to run the Shark and try to hang some of their new clothes up that they got for one of their birthday parties. They have another birthday party on Saturday that I'm still having to plan and prep for. Now that the one at my parents' house is done, they're going to have another one at JJ's parents' house. So on top of that, I also had about 4 YouTube videos that I had in my planner to video. And when I talk about YouTube videos, like, I try to do one after another. Like, we are talking, I stay up all night sometimes while the kids are asleep just to be able to make videos. If it's not videos about them, or it's not a mom vlog and it's about something, you know, like a haul that I did, or if it's a makeup tutorial or unboxing new makeup or whatever, you know, I need the kids to be asleep for that because I cannot do it with them awake. Like, it's impossible. One of them's always getting into something, on top of something, or walking somewhere that I can't see that I need to go check on. So it's just hard. Also, my paparazzi videos that I make, I have 3 to make for paparazzi. So 4 for YouTube, 3 for paparazzi that I need to get made, and I'm just always exhausted. I never have energy, and I just feel so behind. Like, I normally would do a team chat live group on my group page on Facebook to check on all the girls that are on my team, see how they are doing, any questions they have about, you know, promos that are going on with paparazzi, things like that. Speaking of, I don't know when you're watching this, but for June, paparazzi has a promo going on that is basically, you get, for depending on the size kit that you get a free Z Collection piece of jewelry, and the Z Collection is a $25 necklace and earring set instead of $5. So it would be like getting a $99 kit $25 off, because you would obviously sell that piece unless you wanted to keep it, and it would be like you got $25 back automatically from your $99 kit that you don't normally get a Z Collection piece when you sign up for Paparazzi. So I need an entire video promoting that promotion for June, and it is now going on the 14th, 15th. Tomorrow will be the 15th, and I've not got to make that promotion yet. So the month is half over. I've not got to do a group chat. He's trying to wake up. I've not gotten to do a group chat to check on my girls, let them know who is top ranking, let them know who is getting a gift from me for the past 2 months, because I always do a gift for the top consultant that I have for that month. Whoever had the highest PV, I give them something every month. I've been doing that since I got a team together. You know, I want to reward the girls that are working underneath me. For the past 2 months, I've not made a team video, even just to get on there and talk and see if any of my girls jump on and talk and chat about anything. There's Bling Bit that just come up with Paparazzi that I've not got to make a video and talk about. I've been signed up for Fashion Fix for Paparazzi for the past 2 months, and I've not got to make a video about it on Facebook or on YouTube, and I needed to make one for both, because if you don't know, I do have a Paparazzi training playlist on my YouTube channel that I direct the girls to that sign up under me to watch, to get helpful skills, you know, some help for them to sell their jewelry, ideals on how to store your jewelry, display boards. Like, I have a whole list of videos like that, and I signed up for Fashion Fix, which is close to $80 something a month. And for the past 2 months that I've gotten it, I've still not made a video on YouTube letting people know that I have it, and what it is and the whole nine for training. Nor have I made one on Facebook, which is how I sell the shit. So overwhelmed. Paparazzi is how I make my money, other than when I sell baby clothes, baby toys, old clothes of mine. You know, I sometimes can get on Facebook sales, like Wanna Trade sale sites, and post things there. I've not done that in months, and I literally still have Braylon's newborn clothes. All of Braylon's newborn clothes from when Jensen was 6 to 9, maybe even younger, because I've been putting some of his 12-month stuff on Braylon, t-shirts and things like that for her to play in. So I still have that stuff. Like, we are talking, I have baby blankets that haven't had the tags taken off from when they were born. I have shoes that have never been worn, like a basket full of little Jordans, full of little, like, boutique little princess slippers, tons of stuff. Like, I have little Cinderella slippers from the Disney store that I gave, I don't even remember how much for, and the tag is literally still on them. Which, you know, I don't normally go out of the house with the kids unless I have to, because if you will watch my outing with the kids video that is listed in my mom vlogs, or just go to my channel, you can see plenty of experiences why. My kids literally, as soon as we put them in the cart and roll them into the doors of the grocery store, they immediately start screaming. Just screaming. No reason. I open up bags of goldfish, or like, they like to eat that puff corn, cheddar and butter flavor puff corn. That's what I gave them a lot when they were both teething, and especially him because he has a mouthful of teeth now. But anyways, I will even open things like that in the store for them to eat, just whatever, to make them happy, to keep them from screaming, and then, you know, let them scan it or whatever as I'm leaving the store. But it is an experience to take my children out. So if we're not going to the pediatrician, the dentist, the doctor, some event that we have to go to, we don't leave the house, because it is literally just too hard to. And I've been so torn, you know, on you know, because he is a handful. So I can understand, once again, bringing back, you know, the fact that my mom and them didn't give me no time really to get anything done. I've been looking to put him in an early Head Start school or a daycare for him and Braylon both, but I really want to do an early Head Start school for him because he's so smart. I want him to feel like he's going to school, because I am going to start him in preschool before I am Braylon, so that way he is always a year ahead of her, because he is a year ahead of her. I just want to say, I just pulled into this store to get some gas, and this guy is trying to kick. He just kicked his door to get it open. He first tried with his hands. He first tried with his and then it got to the point where he backed his and literally just kicked that motherfucker open. Excuse me, mother effer. I'm trying to make this a family free channel, but if you can't tell, like, he literally just and he's walking in. So yeah, that's the kind of town I live in. So he just kicked his door open to be able to go out and go into the store. But so yeah, I have a lot of things to do, and I feel like I never get a break. That's why, you know, I can't count on family members a lot to keep him. He is an extreme handful, and I hope that it's just because he has so much energy and is super smart and doesn't know where to put it. Like, running around the house just isn't enough for him. I don't know. I'm torn and upset and aggravated, and my rant was mainly about the fact that I just expected them to maybe keep him a little bit longer than what they did and enjoy him, and instead it was most of the day me trying to be like, okay, let me get this furniture unloaded, let me get some clothes on, and let me get down to the house to get Jensen, because my mom and them are rushing and they are ready for me to come get him. And at first, the whole plan was they were going to take him. They were going to take him out to Corbin. They were going to do several things with him, and then it turned into 12:30 today. Called me 4 times. That's what actually woke me up, because I did spend my morning resting, because I stayed up the entire night before, like drinking shot after shot of espresso. Note, I'm drinking some now. Shots of espresso and coffee. Stayed up all night just to make my birthday haul from Walmart video and to clean some of the house. Because in order to do any of those things, my kids have to be asleep and I have to stay up all night. So I literally ate, like, not even all of my food that me and JJ got last night. Fell asleep at the beginning of the movie. Don't even remember him getting me to bed. I fell asleep on our den couch and was so pooped that I was just like, you know what? For once, I'm able to sleep. I'm going to sleep, and then as soon as I hear my phone ring or whatever, I'm going to get up. Well, normally I'm always up by 7 with Braylon, and was able to sleep until around 12, almost 12 today. That's the first time in months that I have slept that long. And like I said, the night before, stayed up all night to make my videos and to make thumbnails and do some editing, and like I said, reorganize all their birthday gifts, get them ready to hang up and put away. And like I said, if I don't stay up all night, that doesn't happen. So come 12 o'clock today, it was time to come and get Jensen. JJ's mom was going to help us with Braylon and did. To have a little bit of a, you know, we rented those movies. I knew I had to take those back. Still ended up being late. Was charged for 2 days for movies that JJ said were no good, because like I said, I didn't even make it through it to watch those. I was so exhausted. And I actually planned on going live with my jewelry last night, but from staying up all night the night before, I just wasn't able to do it. But as a mom and as a human being, I just basically wanted to make this little rant to say that there is so much to always get done and to do. And with my kids and with not the biggest amount of help, it's just hard to do, and it's aggravating, and it's tiring, and it's stressful, and it's depressing, because sometimes I just feel like I fail. You know, I don't fail at being a mom. My kids love me, and they always come first, and that's why nothing gets done. Because I will always take care of them before I will a video, or selling my jewelry, or washing my hair, for that matter. I will always, you know, make sure that they are first, and that is why, because they are so small, at the end of the day, absolutely nothing is done, because I've put them first all day long, every single day. But so, luckily, right now he's asleep. I'm going to try to wake him long enough to out of the grocery store. We went to the grocery store to get pop. We came home with no pop. Every time we go into the grocery store, JJ and I, which I was going to vlog, but ended up saying, oh, this is just going to be a quick trip. I just won't worry about it. We'll hurry up and get what we need to get out. And of course, ended up getting a bunch of junk food. I got stuff to make some homemade tortillas and pizzas, which I intend on also vlogging. So check those videos out. I'll be posting those soon. But you know, basically vlogging in the middle of my daily life is the only way I can post videos, because I'm always being a mom. That will never stop. That's never going to stop. But when I do have help, I would like to be able to finish out the plans that I made for the time that I was going to have help. JJ's mom is awesome about helping, and normally my parents will try to keep him as long as they can, but like I said, he is a full-blown handful. So I do understand that I think there was a little mosquito in here, and that baby cannot stand another bite, so I just tried to kill it with my hand, and I'm not even sure that I got it. But anyways, they do try to help as much as they can, but you know, it's just really aggravating to me. I had to get gas. I had to unload the furniture from the truck. I had to get the movie. I was trying to get the movies back in time. I was trying to see Braylon, because I knew Braylon would be asleep by the time that I went down there to get him and get back, and she is. She's in the bed now. I talked to JJ. She actually was falling asleep before I was able to get out the door, but you know, it's just super, super aggravating. And then my dad sends me pictures, and he's completely fine with my dad out on the tractor feeding the cows down at my house and not throwing a tantrum, nothing. They said that he screamed so bad for an hour that they were going to take him to the ER today, because they could not figure out what was wrong with him. What is wrong with him is he is a 2-year-old that has lots of energy. He is a boy, and he constantly wants to be doing something and getting his way. There's nothing wrong with him. Nothing. I don't know if they just need to dust the shoulders off being a grandparent and spruce up and realize that he's a handful, and if you take him, that is what you are, you know, willingly accepting to take. But he's home, and I'm home, and they do have another birthday party this weekend, and I have to get ready for that. I will be vlogging that, no problem. I already know that my internet source is going to be good there. I hope to, and unlike the party at my mom and dad's, I hope to vlog this from beginning to end, because I do make a lot of these vlogs for my kids for in the future. I love letting you guys be a part of my life too, but because I do have a home camcorder, but it's just a lot easier instead of packing a camcorder around like in the olden days and only, you know, videoing certain special events like Christmas, Thanksgiving, birthdays, things like that. It's just a lot easier with me with my phone to catch these moments, because that's something that's always with me. It's also what I use for my YouTube, for my paparazzi, for everything. I don't want to go all out until I see and know how this is going to do. But like I said, I love sharing my life with you. But in the future, I want for Braylon and Jensen to be able to go to Mom's YouTube channel and see the different things that I posted. I know that they will be mature enough then, when I let them watch these videos, that they will understand. And I guess I just want them to see little parts of my life that I capture, that I've been about, that I talk about, that they don't understand at this age, but that they will in the future, and know that yes, their mama, not mama, sorry, They do have a great mama, but she's not very involved with their life, and I know, and I will tell them that in the future too. She will come to special events, but other than that, we don't really ever talk to her ever. She doesn't message, text, call, nothing about the children. She stayed until church time for their party. That is my dad's mom, my step mama, you would say. We will get into all that in another video, but they have one, but she's not really in their life a lot. But they're Grammy and Gigi, which is my mom and my grandma. Gigi standing obviously for great grandma, and then Grammy, who is my mom. They love them very much, and if they could handle it, I think they would keep him a lot more, but he is an extreme handful. Jensen, honey, you give us heck. Give us heck. And we say, and I told them, yeah, he's a handful. If he was not so cute, I would absolutely lose it. Like, if he was not the doll baby that he was, let me just... If he was not the 2-year-old doll baby that he was, and so cute when he says the little things that he says, and, you know, when he wants to be sweet, and say the little uh-oh, and knows that he does things wrong, you know, phase. I am crazy, but I just don't know. I say all the time that I would beat him to death. Obviously, don't flag this video. I'm never going to beat him to death, you can see, but he's very spoiled and well taken care of with his little cup holder back there. But I say that just in joking terms all the time, that if he was not so cute, I would absolutely lose it. But, I mean, kids drive you crazy. They don't come with a handbook. I'm learning. He's 2. She's getting ready to turn 1, so I'm literally learning in stair steps. I basically have twins, but kids, they love you very much. But little Jensen, you are a handful, and you are teaching Braylon to be a handful as well. She is following in your footsteps, honey. She already follows him around like a little puppy. I said I wanted to get him a puppy for his 2nd birthday, and then I said, well, really, he has one already because Braylon never leaves him alone. But basically, that was the rant of this video. I am so overwhelmed and have so many things to do, and just kind of aggravated that I plan and have things to do and I'm not able to do them because I thought I was going to get help, and then it ended up turning out that I needed to come and get him a lot earlier. Obviously, when I went down there, it was okay for me to stay because I was there to take care of him and pick up, you know, and get him ready to go. So I stayed for about 2 hours and talked to my dad and a little bit to my mom, but my mom and grandma both already went to bed by the time I was there. So really, I just went and talked to dad and played a little bit with Jensen around the house, cleaned up where he ate supper, and got him a bottle ready for the car ride home. But it's just really super aggravating. But everybody deals with it. Like I said, I am looking for an early head start that I'm going to go when I get the time and try to. Oh, I actually have another video that just popped in my brain talking of things that I need to do. I also want to make a video showing how I package and mail things for Paparazzi. I'm getting ready to ship out to California and to Michigan, and I wanted to make a video showing other people that are with Paparazzi how I package my things, and the bubble wrap that I use, the tissue paper that I use, you know, putting them a business card in the envelope, or, you know, in the wrap that I use for their jewelry. So make that, I guess, 5. Fashion fix, how I mail my stuff. Oh yeah, the promo for June, and then just a basic Paparazzi video. So so many videos there. And then I let my mom pick my clothes, I let my grandma pick my clothes. I bought how I make a homemade pizza, how I make homemade quesadillas, you know. And then, oh yeah, I have a dollar store and Dollar Tree mix haul. So I just have a declutter video that I have to get on because We need room for this new furniture that I just got. So literally, like, videos just packed on top of videos. And if I don't get on Facebook Live and sell some jewelry, then I need to also be making money. I need to get on there and talk to the girls on my team and make sure that they are pushing this promo for June. So I just have so much to do, and I cannot do it unless these little rascals are asleep. So that is my rant. I'm thankful for the help that I do get, even if it's for an hour, even if it's for 4 hours. So I'm not saying that they don't help me at all, because the littlest help is some help. But it's just, I get aggravated and I get stressed out because I have plans to, and then I don't get to finish them. So, you know, I've been overly emotional lately. Since moving in the house, I still have stuff to unpack. I still have stuff to hang on the walls. I still have stuff to go through of theirs to get ready to sell. I just recently got out of storage an entire purple bin of stuff that I bought for bows that has not been touched. So my little rant is just basically all these things that I need to do. I also bought a cotton candy machine. I have a food truck. There's a lot of, there's a barbecue festival sitting up here in town that I wanted to try to get up with the person hosting it to try to set up there, and missed out on that. They're already setting up. So I just have so much to literally do. I need to take the kids to the health department tomorrow. I need to go do so many things. And it's so hard to do it with 2 kids. And I'm grateful, like I said, for JJ's mom. Lisa does a lot of things to help us. And if she can, she always will. My parents do live a little bit farther out. Like I said, out on a farm. It takes me about 10 minutes to get out there, sometimes longer if I'm behind someone really slow and can't pass them. And it's just so much, and I'm overwhelmed, and I just needed to rant about that, I guess. But look for new videos obviously coming up, because even if I have to stay up all night, I make them. So make sure to check those out. Help a girl out. Leave some comments. Let me know something else you may like to see. I'm going to try to do a video that's a tour of my jewelry room / studio that I do for YouTube, where I keep everything, all my jewelry, all my equipment to set up for lives. So if there's anything that you may want to see, I obviously try to work on it and do it as much as I can, even if I have to stay up all night. So hit that subscribe for a girl. Make sure to click that bell so you know every time that I post a new video, because it is normally something exciting. If you haven't already seen, I did get gas poured all over me the other day at Shell and felt like I was huffing it the whole way home. That's something to check out. And I'm probably going to try at least to do my dollar store and Dollar Tree haul tonight. And then I'm definitely going to do my 2 paparazzi videos tonight. So I'm going to go home, get him carried in, get him snuggled in the bed, and then I'm going to jump right on that and then try to clean my house in between, or maybe save that till tomorrow so JJ can help. But I love you guys. Thank you for listening to me rant, and make sure to subscribe. Click that little bell. It means so much. I will go back in the description and I will put how you can reach me through paparazzi. It is www.paparazziaccessories.com/Brittany Ferguson. So it's super simple. It's my name and the paparazzi website. If you are interested in joining because of that promo this month with a $25 off the $99 kit, it is a freelance job. You can do it when you want to. You are your own boss, hunty. Boys can do it, girls can do it. Just hit me up, leave me a comment, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for listening to me rant.